Hey guys, how's it going? This is Xpodex, and I'm gonna do a quick little video for you guys on telling you guys about this cooler right here. This is a Cooler Master cooler. It's a 120 fan, I do believe. Steve from Gamers Nexus, he was talking bad about this cooler, that it doesn't make contact to the CPU enough pressure. So if you're doing a heavy workload, like 100% utilization, the CPU is going to thermal throttle by a couple hundred megahertz, and it's not a good cooler. He really hates it. So I haven't had any problems, like 60 degrees when I'm gaming or so, with the i7 4790. It's been like 60 or so, 58, 62 when I'm gaming. But if I do stress test it, which I'll show you guys, I'll just turn it on real quick. Boop. It does get 80 degrees and it climbs a little bit more. I end the task because the cooler just can't keep up. Just gonna press start multi-core. I'm just gonna show you the temps. Let me see, MSI Afterburner. This one's, yeah, blue is fine. So you can see it's running right now. Let me see, detach this, and then I'll show you, there's the usage. This is the previous CPU that was in it, so I just have to rename it. But as you can see right here is the temps right here. 65 degrees already. He'll climb. I'll show you task manager right here. Just have MSI Afterburner up a little bit, and performance, 4 cores, 8 threads. It's at 69. Nice. Shitty cooler. It's not thermal throttling. 3.78 still at 100% utilization. 82 on more cores, 76 to 82, 81, 83. It's just too warm. It's not thermal throttling though, but still, it's too warm. I really don't want it to run longer than this, guys. You know what I mean? To keep your CPU at 80. I don't want it to run for like 10 minutes doing 80 on all cores or even more. 83 was the hottest I've seen. It's kind of not going higher than 83. Don't go higher than 83. Oh, 84. 2 cores on 84 and extra 3. Yeah, this is... All right, so now I'm in my kitchen, and this is the cooler. I'll give you a better view of it once it's out. And this is what I'm going to be upgrading to. This is my brother's AIO, his previous one. So it's a Captain 120EX white edition. So non-RGB, just a white glowing kind of breathing effect. I don't know if you can change it, but this is the hardware that it comes with. And I already have one pre-installed, this bracket right here. So I'm thinking I can just take these, the rest of the bracket, and connect it, and I don't have to take the graphics card and the whole motherboard out just to swap it, because as you can see, there's like no opening to just, quickly use this one. I'd have to do a lot of work. So hopefully it already has one that works perfectly for it, because it's the same, socket and everything. Just the let me see. Yeah, this is the Intel one, so I'm pretty sure everything will go smooth. Let's do it. I'll show you guys what underneath the cooler, how it made contact and everything like that. And I tightened her down in a crisscross fashion, which you should always do, and made sure she was snug and the screws were not screwing in more at all. So I don't know, let me see a little bit more. There we go. All right, so a little bit more. Kind of hard to see with this cable in the way. I'll just take it out real quick. Perfect. Okay. Yep, it's this side. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit on the cooler. Kind of bunched around the sides a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's not a very good contact. Yeah, look at that. There's a little bit of pressure in the circle right there, and I mean it's a good amount, I guess. Oh, look at the sides over here. They didn't even really make contact with it. There's like no squishing, you know what I mean? It looks like I applied it and it didn't even really... Yeah, that's a really shitty job, I would have to say. I did a good job spreading it out completely on the CPU. It's completely, every square inch of it was covered, but the cooler is just shitty and didn't apply the correct pressure. So let's clean her off and repaste it and install the cooler. So there you go. Applied thermal paste, maybe a tiny bit too much in certain areas, but like I tried to make it as thin as possible and cover the whole CPU. So if it's like this, yeah, that'll be fine. Or yeah, I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this. Okay. Oh no. I have to use this. Okay. Just gotta take out the motherboard. Let's try this again. Perfect. Come on, this head on it, it's really big. Ah. A little shaky. Hello. Up. Ooh, I didn't apply that. That wasn't a lot of pressure. I was just like lightly tapped it, so it should be golden. I love the look of this board. Even now, I think it's sick. I do like armored plating. You know, motherboards that are like not showing all this, but I love the color scheme and just supporting two-way SLI is pretty awesome. It is kind of hard to get all your games to work in SLI. If you have a really beefy CPU, it tends to work better, obviously, with more PCI lanes. And I don't know, like my i7-4770K didn't really handle two 1080 Ti's in SLI very well, but it did handle two 980 Ti's in SLI. I think it was just the 1080 Ti alone was like a lot for the R7 to handle, and the 980 Ti's, they're just not as powerful, so I think it can handle it better, and it just, I don't know. I love the SLI though, and I love the way it looks. It's so sick. Probably not go too ham on her, you know what I mean? So there we go. It's pretty golden right there, I'd say. And just like so. Okay, so that's good. Has a duration of 10 minutes. It's the maximum duration for the software for my phone. Okay, that's screwed down, and let's just do it again just for fun. Oh, here's the cooler. A little bit better angle. So you can actually like move it slightly even after you apply pressure on all four corners and make it completely tight and not going anywhere. And you can slightly move it a little bit. So that's what he was saying. That's what I concur as well. But yeah, she's not going anywhere. That's one screw right there. I mean, it's moving a little bit right there, but that's me trying to move it. You know what I mean? Okay, so just zip tie this here. And aim the zip tie downwards. That's not terrible. There we go. Golden. Okay, and then the other one. Nice. Okay, so yeah, the graphics card is solid. It's not going anywhere. Can I move this up a little bit? And this one too? I can't. Why? Why not? I want this to be up a little bit more. Please? I want this one up a little bit more. It won't let me. This won't let me. That is lame. But yeah, it's like not allowing this to move with it. I thought you can adjust them completely. It's being a little bitch. Alright guys, I have the new cooler installed. I've been running Cinebench for almost, it's 3.5 minutes right there. Alright. And the temperature, hottest I've seen was 66 degrees on one core, but yeah, 61 to 66. So it's like 15, 16, 17 degrees cooler. And yeah, I feel a lot more comfortable with it. And this is worst case scenario too. Like in gaming, I'm not going to see 100% utilization. You know what I mean? But still, when if you're doing something that requires 100% of your CPU, you definitely don't want it to get in the 80s. So, but yeah, looking pretty good.